And we're back, guys. Tennis in a minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. I give you the rundown on tennis coverage every day. WTA Charleston, South Carolina, 500 event, $500,000 up for grabs, 500 points. That's right, guys. A big tournament, and that's Sloane Stephens, U.S. Open Slam champion, taking on Magdalena Frach. Now, Polish fans, name a Polish professional tennis player on the main tour whose first name does not end in the letter A. I bet you cannot do it. In the comments below. Now, Sloane Stephens, she's a very good counterpuncher. She doesn't make a lot of mistakes. She's very tough to beat nowadays when she's taking on opponents that just want to hang in there and play tennis with her, because Sloane's not going to make mistakes. And this was a pretty easy day at the office for Sloane, the crowd backing her as Magdalena falls in straight sets to Sloane Stephens. Sloane will take on Leylah Fernandez next, a 14th seed. That's going to be a very good match, guys. For those that have really supported me and followed me, you guys remember those back-to-back 5-1 underdog picks for Leylah Fernandez to beat Sloane Stephens several years ago. Remember that, guys? Leylah Fernandez, Junior Slam champion. They were fading her. 5-1 underdog versus Sloane, and she beat Sloane twice. Unbelievable. How about Astra Sharma taking on the veteran Rodionova? It's a tough trip from Australia to come up here and lose. Unbelievable. Sharma, she gets through. She gets the victory. She's going to take on Lesia Sarenko next. Unbelievable. What about big game Sofia Kenin? Ooh, tough day at the office, guys. I told you last year she should have shut it down early October, get rest, recover, heal, come back healthy for this season. And now it just seems like the injuries are just lingering on into the new year. Taylor Townsend, too strong, too tough, the crafty lefty. She's going to take on Ekaterina next, and that is a fine woman right there. What about Diana Yastremska? Maybe another day, Magda Linette, because Diana gets the job done today. Polish fans, again, name a professional Polish tennis player on the main tour whose first name does not end in the letter A. Now, Diana's having a lot of success this year. I'm so happy for her. She struggled, guys. She struggled the last few years, and I felt the tour should have did better, just suspending her, making a mistake. We have to do better, okay, WTA officials. Now, the drama with the Simona Halep issue, she tested positive for roxadustat, a banned substance that essentially helps recovery in terms of oxygen supply in the blood. So it kind of gives you an advantage when you're playing any type of sports, because you can recover quicker. You're getting more oxygen to your blood and your lungs. And when it turned out that her coach, Patrick, handed her a contaminated substance, a beverage that was cross-contaminated, her suspension was reduced when Patrick came out and admitted it was his mistake, right? With Diana, not only did she lose millions of dollars, she lost her ranking, she lost her prime, she lost her form. She had to go back literally on the lower level and work her way back up. And it's taken several years to do it. And for her to have the success that, in case you guys don't remember, Diana was a very successful junior, very successful, right? She made it to the Wimbledon Championship where she would lose to her friend Anastasia Potapova. But the reality here is she hasn't really recovered from that false suspension until this season, where she did well at the Australian Open by making it to the semifinal. And she does well here. She forces 3 sets, but Magda Linette a little too tough. She comes away with the victory. But again, I want to just say, Diana, we are happy with what you're doing. You're playing well, and keep it up. You got a chance to make the WTA finals this year. Just hang in there. You're doing good. But she would lose this match, guys. Tennis in a minute. A quick rundown of yesterday's scores. Why not? Madison Keys upset by Jacqueline Christiane. Pegula and Amanda Anisimova, they go 3. Linette takes out Yastremska in 3. Zachary takes out Victoria Tomova. That was a great match. Ashton Kruger takes out Lee. Dohai takes out Kayla Day in 3 sets. Eliza Beta takes out Anna Bogdan in 3. That was a good match. Bogdan came out fast but couldn't hold on. Danielle Collins takes out Vamos. Paula Badosa. Taylor Townsend takes out Sofia Kenin. Sloane Stevens takes out Magdalena Sharma takes out Rodionova. Vavara takes out Claire V. That was yesterday. Shelby Rogers takes out Claire Liu in straight sets. Katie Volley-Nets goes 3 with Roos and wins. Yes, guys. Some great matches. What about Caroline Wozniacki? She's going to be taking on a rematch. And Helena of Miami, that's going to be good. Daria Seville, she's in action today. Watch out for her. She has a tough match against Svitolina. Ons Jabeur, she's going to be taking on Danielle Collins. Up next, Veronika Kudermetova. She's in action today. Elise Mertens and Vavara. Dohide against Beatrice Haddad. I want to see Navarro and Volley-Nets. What do you guys think about that matchup? Tennis in a minute. Stay tuned. A lot of matches today. I'll keep you covered. Be right back.